The trade relations between India and Nigeria have been characterized by a robust and dynamic partnership, making India Nigeria's largest trading partner and Nigeria India's largest trading partner in Africa. The bilateral trade volume between the two nations reached USD 14.95 billion during the year 2021 to 22, marking a significant increase from USD 8.81 billion during the year 2020 to 21. However, there was a decrease in the bilateral trade volume to USD 11.8 billion in 2022 to 23, primarily due to a reduction in the volume of oil purchased from Nigeria. Historically, India and Nigeria have shared warm, friendly, and deep-rooted bilateral relations, with India establishing its diplomatic house in Lagos in November 1958, 2 years before Nigeria gained independence. Both countries have collaborated closely in various international foray and have been at the forefront of the international anti-colonial and anti-apartheid struggle. The presence of a large Indian expatriate community in Nigeria, estimated at about 50,000, the largest in West Africa, further strengthens the ties between the two nations. The trade and economic relations between India and Nigeria are buoyant and steady, despite challenges such as the COVID-19 pandemic. India is among the top 5 trading partners of Nigeria, with bilateral trade encompassing a wide range of sectors. Over 135 companies in Nigeria are owned and/or operated by Indians or persons of Indian origin, making Indian companies the second largest employer in Nigeria after the federal government. Indian investments in Nigeria are estimated at around USD 19.3 billion, active in sectors such as pharmaceuticals, power and transmission, manufacturing, and retailing of consumer goods. A significant development in the bilateral economic relations is the agreement to establish a Joint Trade Committee, JTC, at the level of Commerce Secretary from the Indian side and Permanent Secretary Trade from the Nigerian side to review ongoing bilateral trade and commercial relations. The JTC aims to resolve market access issues and enhance cooperation in key sectors such as crude oil and natural gas, pharmaceuticals, Unified Payments Interface, UPI, local currency settlement system, power sector and renewable energy, agriculture and food processing, education, transport, railway, aviation, and MSMEs development. Furthermore, both countries have agreed to the early conclusion of a local currency settlement system agreement to further strengthen bilateral economic ties. This agreement is expected to enhance bilateral trade and mutually beneficial investments in various sectors. The trade volume between India and Nigeria has witnessed substantial growth, with the bilateral trade volume reaching approximately USD 15 billion in the financial period of 2021 to 2022. This trade encompasses a diverse range of goods and services, highlighting the economic interdependence of the two nations. The agreement between India and Nigeria to establish a local currency settlement system is a significant step towards reducing reliance on the US dollar in international trade, particularly between these two nations. This move is part of a broader trend of de-dollarization that is gaining momentum among various countries, especially those in the BRICS group, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and could have several implications for the US dollar and the global financial system. By agreeing to use their local currencies for trade settlements, India and Nigeria are directly reducing their dependency on the US dollar. This could lower the demand for the dollar in international markets, particularly in trade between emerging economies, which could weaken its position as the world's primary reserve currency over time. India-Nigeria agreement could serve as a model for other countries seeking to reduce their reliance on the US dollar. This could lead to a network effect, where more nations enter into similar agreements, further promoting the use of local currencies in global trade. The agreement aligns with the economic strategies of the BRICS nations, which have been actively looking to increase economic cooperation and reduce reliance on the US dollar. This move supports the BRICS agenda of fostering greater economic independence and resilience among its members and could enhance the economic sovereignty of developing nations. Before we continue further, tell us, Are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel for more videos about BRICS development, power, and influence on the world. Let's continue now. Trading in local currencies can reduce transaction costs and eliminate the risks associated with currency exchange fluctuations. This can make trade more efficient and potentially more profitable for both India and Nigeria, as well as other BRICS nations that might consider similar arrangements. By reducing reliance on the US dollar, countries can protect themselves from volatility in the dollar's value, which can be influenced by changes in US economic policy and global economic conditions. This can lead to greater stability in their own economies. The use of local currencies can foster closer economic ties and regional integration. For BRICS nations, this could mean strengthened economic relationships not only within the group, but also with other emerging economies, enhancing their collective influence on the global stage. This agreement could be seen as a step towards a more multilateral world order, where the dominance of a single currency is reduced. This aligns with the BRICS objective of promoting a multipolar world order and could lead to a more balanced distribution of economic power internationally. India's exports to Nigeria are varied, including pharmaceuticals, vehicles, machinery, and electronic equipment, showcasing India's manufacturing and technological prowess. Conversely, Nigeria's exports to India are predominantly crude oil and petroleum products, crucial for India's energy needs. This trade dynamic underscores the complementary economic interactions between India and Nigeria. The economic ties between India and Nigeria are bolstered by strategic agreements and high-level visits, facilitating trade and investment. Notably, the presence of a significant number of Indian companies in Nigeria, involved in sectors such as telecommunications, energy and manufacturing, further strengthens these ties. The second session of the India-Nigeria Joint Trade Committee, JTC, held in Abuja, played a pivotal role in advancing the economic dialogue between the two nations. The session focused on several key sectors, including the digital economy, digital public infrastructure, crude oil and natural gas, and pharmaceuticals. Both sides undertook a detailed review of recent developments in bilateral trade and investment ties, and acknowledged the vast untapped potential for further expansion. During the JTC, several areas of focus were identified for enhancing bilateral trade and mutually beneficial investments. These areas include resolving market access issues and cooperation in sectors such as crude oil and natural gas, pharmaceuticals, unified payments interface, UPI, local currency settlement system, power sector and renewable energy, agriculture and food processing, education, transport, railway, aviation, and MSMEs development. A significant outcome of the JTC was the agreement on the early conclusion of the Local Currency Settlement System Agreement. This system is expected to simplify trade transactions, reduce costs, and foster greater economic cooperation, thereby playing a crucial role in shaping the future economic landscape between India and Nigeria. Despite robust trade relations, challenges such as infrastructural deficits, bureaucratic hurdles, and the need for diversification of Nigeria's exports beyond oil persist. Addressing these challenges is crucial for enhancing trade efficiency and economic cooperation. The future of India-Nigeria trade relations looks promising, with recent discussions and agreements on establishing a local currency settlement system. This initiative aims to enhance economic ties by facilitating trade transactions in the local currencies of both countries, reducing dependency on third-party currencies like the US dollar. In conclusion, the local currency settlement system agreement between India and Nigeria is likely to contribute to the broader de-dollarization trend, which is a key objective of the BRICS nations. This move not only benefits the participating countries by enhancing trade efficiency and economic stability, but also challenges the hegemony of the US dollar, potentially leading to significant shifts in global economic dynamics. How do you think the establishment of a local currency settlement system will impact trade between India and Nigeria, as well as their respective economies? Let us know your opinion in the comments. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally BRICS is developing and growing its influence over the world. Until the next video, stay tuned.